All right, well, here, speaking of tropical systems, here's Hurricane Tammy. It is now north of the Lesser Antilles. I believe Antigua did okay with that, but Barbuda took a little bit of damage. It was light damage still, there was some, and there's some power outages down there. So that was the north end of the Lesser Antilles. Now it's moving north. Winds of 80 miles an hour sustained. It is a hurricane, gusts up to 100 miles an hour. Luckily, this is going to stay out over the water over the next few days, and then, well, after that point, it's going to probably become post-tropical, is what we call it, after tropical. But still, it'll have some gusts of wind, and it could get pretty close to Bermuda, but there's a lot of uncertainty in here. We looked at the models in the last half hour, and basically they're just kind of all over the place after that point. So we'll see if it does get that close to Bermuda. If it does, maybe it'll be more of a tropical storm force for the winds, but being kind of more of a nor'easter type storm. So we'll see. That's Tammy. Should stay away from here. Now we have the jet stream over the United States, and the pattern's just been a little unusual, a little bit. It's been very warm in the central part of the country, and there's a big bubble up of the jet stream. Meanwhile, we got this coolness in the east, and that's not what's unusual, but just for how far north some of this warm air is going to get, which has been happening on occasion, and it's going to ride east too. So by the time we get later into the week, it's really going to warm up. We're talking about temps maybe around Friday near 80. But in the short term, temperatures today can be in low to mid 60s, which is about almost 10 degrees below average. There's that warmth building up in the central U.S., 80s and some 90s out that way. There's a couple anyway. Look at New Orleans, 89. And that's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for them. So around here we'll be in the upper 60s tomorrow, warm up a little bit, and then we warm up into the 70s going into Wednesday, mid 70s, Thursday, Friday, upper 70s, and we might even hit 80 degrees. So that's a little, well, it's definitely above average for us, maybe a little unusual to get 80s, but not unheard of. I mean, that does happen. So high pressure is nearby. We've got a big area, high pressure in fact, taking over the eastern third of the country. It'll give us this north breeze today, cool and dry. With dew points in the 30s, it's actually bone dry out there, and it's going to stay that way for the next couple of days. So Super Doppler 10 radar is nice and clean. There's no precip, and Future Track shows a lot of sunshine for today. We'll go through it kind of quickly. Midday, afternoon, all seeing a lot of sunshine with winds out of the north about 8 to 12 miles an hour. Now we go into the evening, still quiet weather, winds out of the north-northeast, but lighter, and clear skies between really 7 o'clock and going into the overnight into tomorrow morning. So quiet weather out there for a while. Notice tomorrow there's still a north wind, but it's lighter. There's not much wind, and we'll see dry conditions through the whole day on Tuesday as well. Today, lots of sun, highs low to mid 60s, 63 Virginia Beach, 65 Chesapeake, 64 in Suffolk, and 65 in Killable Hills. We'll have some low 60s in Melfa and Hampton, 62 Gloucester, 63 Newport News, mid 60s in Williamsburg. So tomorrow, we got high temps in the upper 60s. We'll be in the 70s on Wednesday, upper 70s to near 80 Thursday and Friday, and we got mild temps going into next weekend as well. So dry the whole 7-day forecast with warming temperatures later this weekend of the weekend.